I'm not sure Nick is on message about what we're looking for. We're not looking for ducks. You could put some fringe put some fringe on it.
That would sit like this.
That's perfect. You could literally go from top to bottom in about 1 second.
Knowing you.
So he's reduced. They can't shift him. 10 down to 5. Should we hang on till next week and see if it's 250?
Horrible.
He's straight into it.
Let's get thrifting.
Yeah, Sam.
We have a star guest today, Nicola Henry.
So we're here in Windham, and there's quite a lot of charity shops, so we'll see what we find. You're looking for things as well, aren't you?
A cigarette box for my play.
Which is?
Abigail's party at Rackheath Players in June.
So it has that kind of 70s feel about it.
Yeah.
And we're looking for cool stuff, so let's see how we get on. This looks cool. Star Throwers. What a cool name for a charity shop. It's a pretty little design. That's German again. I know you're sick of me talking about German, West German and German.
West German. So
it's not West German, no. So that's quite sweet. Little set, 15 for the set. What do you think? Just a little handmade one.
Studio pottery.
Nice colour. Do you need a duck?
DC UK.
I'm not sure Nick is on message about what we're looking for. We're not looking for ducks. So this little jug is very sweet. It's $2.50.
That seems good.
Seems in good condition. There's no little.
Don't put down.
Oh, here we go. There's a little.
Don't put down maybes.
So if it's maybe, I have to hold on to it. Look at these cute little German porcelain cups. Again, made in Bavaria.
Aren't they? I thought they didn't have a.
It looks
handle
Dutch
style.
almost. Then you've got little saucers, and then. Can I do this? Not really.
It's alright.
And then little plates, look. They're sweet, aren't
They're
they?
actually nice, yeah.
£10 for the set. I thought they were midwinter, but they're actually marked just made in England, I think.
Yes.
There's a few down here. Now I'm on my hands and knees. We may as well have a proper look. Again, they're a bit more of a period. And they are Biltons. So we were looking at Biltons with Nick and Andrea. So there's 5 of those, obviously. 4 of those, but they're not as nice.
Quite nice in the back,
What's
but it's got S and C. Maybe it was made for someone, or
Do you think it was a wedding gift?
could have been.
S&C, that's now been donated. Maybe after divorce. It's cool though. So it's just in acrylic, I think, like a dandelion. Maybe they literally have set one in acrylic. I don't know if that's even possible. That's sweet. That is glass. Lovely green colour. $3.50 that one.
They're quite nice.
Just Diddy. Oh, here we go, everyone. Look. The avocado dish is back after an absence of a few weeks. My grandma used to have one like that. Yeah, my grandma still got it, I think, in her hallway. See, now you've started something with the ducks now. You have to buy a duck today. It's the last thing you do.
A lucky duck.
So I just went to pay for this lovely jug, and look what we found. Yeah, another teak bangle, but it's quite an unusual one with this lovely gold line around it. We're not sure if it's got a shine to it. I think it might be a metal inlay. Or someone's, no, I think actually it's been painted on, but still, it's still quite cool.
Yeah, lovely shape.
So first purchase, we've purchased a little jug and a bangle. What did you get in there?
Nothing.
Oh,
I put them all back.
Oh yeah.
I can see Cats at Home. Do you think that's a charity shop? So in search of another charity shop, we've stumbled across Windham Antiques. So we thought we'd have a look in here.
Looks nice.
It does look nice. And there's one upstairs as well, maybe. Can I see any glass vases? It's a nice little handmade. It looks like you could have done that one almost.
I've done one with those sort of scallop shapes.
Yeah, nice. That's a lovely bowl. So obviously someone's just made that. £22. Slightly stained in the inside, but you can see where it's been turned underneath and turned around the edge.
Yeah, so fine.
It's quite nice. And then this is interesting. A wooden measure. So whether that's like an old measuring cup kind of thing, I don't know. You can see where it's joined. So whether you literally would use it like you would use a cup. Oh yeah, I see on the outside it's got pipe.
So they must have bent the wood. Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, so it's obviously like a measure. It's quite cool. That one is 34. So it's obviously quite a definite thing. Yeah.
Lots more upstairs.
He's cute. Do we like the owl? Ah. Let's see what's underneath. So I think this is Gemma. It's from Holland.
Oh,
He's got quite a nice kind of look about him.
there he has. Lovely face.
Lovely eyes. See if we can get him. There we go. Wonder how much he is. 18. Oh, is he Silvac? Made in England, Silvac. Never seen that. A little dog on your slippers. And he
Very
is
cutesy.
15. So I tell you who would like that. Stephen Piner. He's into the Silvac. What do you think of that one, Stephen?
15. Would you take it?
Good or bad? Is that like the most frightening money box you've ever seen?
Yeah, I don't like.
Made in England. 9%. It's only £9 and he's double-sided.
Oh yeah.
Maybe not. I think people years ago just held on to stuff forever, didn't they? So they kept the same, like my grandparents now. They've got good quality stuff and they just kept it. So, but there will come a time, we said in like 20 or 30 years' time, there'll be nothing decent left because everyone's had stuff that's not handmade or whatever, you know.
That's fine because all my IKEA stuff will be worth a fortune, apparently.
It will be vintage IKEA
We're
all of
buying
a sudden. And look what I found just to...
That's nice.
I know we're not
That's
really
beautiful,
supposed to be
isn't it?
talking about West German because a lot of you think I obsess about it, but I do a little. This one is 30.
That and rattan.
Rattan, yeah.
Rattan. Bamboos and rattans. We're on a ban of that. That's
So he's quite nice, but he's 30. So it makes some of the buys we bought at Newark the other day
really good.
incredible. You know, 2 for 15 and things like that. So
He is worth.
he's worth 30, definitely,
Yeah.
but not for us to then resell. He's
resale.
cute because he's only like a 2/3 size. I better get up now.
I love it. You two sat on that chair. It's like two little oldies reminiscing. What might we get in here? Is it too small for the van? I love it.
I think you might get an espresso in there.
A demi-capu.
A demi-capu.
Demi-capu. It's so small, but I love it.
For all of our viewers abroad, that is a British sitcom reference from many years ago. But
From Notting Hill.
is it from
Notting
Gimme
Hill?
Gimme Gimme?
No, it's Notting Hill. Remember
Oh,
the
it's
travel
James
shop?
in the bookshop,
Yeah.
Demi-Capu. I was
Oh,
thinking that was
oh,
Gimme
One
Gimme Gimme.
demi-capu.
Also, they might know that reference
Couldn't
anyway.
afford it.
That's true, they might know.
I'll still keep thinking.
So you might get a little espresso in there,
Demi-capu.
or a demi-capu, but you perhaps wouldn't get a cappuccino in it.
No.
But if you like the look of it, it's so colourful. Look, £18 that one. It's obviously just handmade, but
I like that.
the glaze
that's
is really
pretty, isn't
nice.
it?
They've obviously, this is just matte and some is glazed. But it put me in the mind of some of the stuff we saw yesterday at the antique fair. A bolt of fabric, wow, 7.8 metres of that. £45. So we bought a pair of curtains at Newark Antique Fair, and we're going to make some new curtains for the campervan.
Yeah, because you like dressmaking. So if you... Did you say you're making...
Well, I'm making berets at the moment, so and
Oh.
I'm kind of looking for some nice, cool
That's pretty cool.
fabrics that drape nicely. You know, like because cotton tends to be a bit too stiff for them. But
Yeah, that's nice actually. Like a,
it's
It's
quite
got a bit of a
nice.
sheen on it.
yes, I can imagine
Kind
you
of
wearing a beret. Look with
Cool
that.
beret, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I suppose you have to think, how does it... What size is the pat? Oh,
I mean, if it's 50p.
It's worth a go, isn't it? I was thinking you could put some fringe. Put some fringe on it.
That would sit like this.
That's perfect. You don't even need the beret, just the fringe.
just the fringe. Like,
Always give it.
they always have
Smell
a...
it. Oh, sorry.
This is how I ended up with this.
I think you have made a dent in the ceiling.
This would be good for lining. This one.
Yeah, that's nice.
Cool. Bit of a funky lining going on.
Yeah, I think you should. Well, I mean, even if you ended up using it for dressmaking, it's good.
Yeah.
And it's a lovely colour.
So while you were looking at fabrics, I found some vintage Habitat.
Wow, they're nice.
You've got the sticker underneath one of them. So perhaps, what do you think, Habitat 1990s or something like
maybe
that?
something like that.
So they seem quite good to me. Set of two, £10 I think. Where's the ticket? There it is. Set of two, £10. You could literally go from top to bottom in about 1 second.
Knowing you.
Come on then.
Is this the most flattering angle?
No.
Oh, well, that was quite good. I'm glad we popped in there. You got a bit of musty old fabric, and I got 2 little baskets, so that's good.
Happy days.
Happy days. Okay, so this is where it's at, the RSPCA. It's suddenly filled up with people. Oh, look,
Oh, that's nice. What a beautiful colour.
£25. That's like full top price, but it's a nice one with the orange on the top. I like it.
It's very nice.
And I also like, you can't have it now, sorry.
No.
This, you could have this, because this is a £5.
But it's actually quite good. Lift him up a bit.
He's cool. I like this kind of hangdog kind of things with his little night hat on. So he's reduced. They can't shift him. 10 down to 5. Should we hang on till next week and see if it's 250? Okay, so nothing in that one except
Oh, I bought a lamp.
Nick's bought a lamp.
Your lamp.
Oh, it's hiding in the bag.
Ta-da! So the Children's Society, let's see what they've got. Let's have a little look outside. Maybe this is next stop, the trash can.
I always think when it's out here, it's because they don't care if
They're
anyone
not
nicks
worried
it.
if it gets stolen.
You're doing them a favour.
Right, let's go in. Oh my goodness. Nothing in there. Windham has not really delivered so far. We've got a couple of baskets and a jug, I think, and a bangle, but we need more. So I think we've got maybe a couple of other places to try, so fingers crossed. So maybe the final one, or the second to last, the penultimate. Let's see what's inside. This looks beautiful, so spring-like. Except obviously the wind is howling and it's
we're on the shady
freezing.
side.
Let's have a look. There's crowds of people everywhere, so
So busy.
do they know something we don't know? These, just little studio pottery. The Willows Pottery. Quite a chunky salt and pepper, and then a little oil or vinegar to kind of match.
Yeah, very nice.
Oh, that's cute. Look at that. That would go with our little blue jug we picked up the other day.
Yeah, that's nice. And even this with a little cork in, what's that?
This is like
It's
a little
obviously handmade,
house.
right?
It's a little house with a cork. How unusual. What's that for? Like a teak
Nice.
cut-out bowl. You don't see them often with this kind of cut-out. I don't know whether it's old, new, not really sure. £8 I think is still a
Probably
little
got a bit
much.
of age, but
Not,
maybe not quite.
not too much.
No.
So we're going to head up more stairs, but men's and books. It sounds right up our street, really.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
So that's quite interesting. Renewing worn upholstery, strengthening joints, damaged finish, renewing a cane seat. That could be quite useful for us. And it's obviously quite a period book as well. Upholstery, because we often see in all this old furniture, like here where they're putting a hot wax stick in just to blend away a gouge or a scratch. We see a lot of Urcol and G-plan and you think, oh, is that ever going to be repairable? So this might be quite an interesting book to have in the library, as it were. Whether we'll ever get into this much depth with things, but I don't know. Surgery for breaks and gouges. So this one is perhaps from the 80s maybe, but for £2 maybe we'll add that to the stash. 1984. Okay, so I'm just checking the maps. There's a couple more to try. Gorgeous little town, Windham, really busy, some amazing little shops, lots of charity shops, but we haven't found much. But there's still 3 to do, so maybe we'll be lucky in a little while. But maybe some lunch is what we need first to just re-energize us before everything shuts at 4 o'clock. So wish us luck. So here we are, the British Red Cross, and then it's lunchtime, I promise. So we've got furniture and then knickknacks, so let's have a look.
Lovely building.
We're just admiring the premises, because in the future, if we have a little shop, something with an outbuilding like this would be really cool actually. Just a big open space with a big sliding door.
Yeah, almost warehousey. It's very,
yeah, it'd be really cool actually.
very
Whether
cool.
this was some kind of little fire station or something years ago,
Yeah, it looks like it.
but it's cool.
Even this has got a lovely slide across door.
Yeah, I love it.
Big barn door. They're lovely, aren't
Nick
they?
can't wait. She's like chomping at the bit. That's a cool light fitting. Nick doesn't like this. I thought that's quite a cool, definitely from the period. You could see that in a brick hallway, couldn't you? In the 60s or 70s.
Yeah, that's nice. How much
But,
is it?
well, if Nick doesn't want it, I might just have it £4.
Yeah,
Like
that
it,
sounds
like
good.
She's not bothered at all about that.
She's not going to fight you for it.
Is it plastic?
No, it's
Oh, okay.
plastic.
Well,
No,
I work in lighting.
it's
Oh, yeah, of
glass.
course, I'm forgetting
And I think the
lighting
top might be alabaster.
No, it's horrible.
Alabaster. This would not.
It's nothing like alabaster, it's an in-joke. It's an in-joke. Yes. These are quite interesting, aren't they? Is that like a giraffe carved into it or something? Or is that just my...
Turn it round. Is that the back?
Oh.
Oh.
That's why. Yeah, it's nice.
Well,
Not
you
old,
did
probably, but it's a
recognise
giraffe and an antelope or something.
Yeah.
£6. Oh, he's cool. Look at his little face and body. How clever.
Yeah, nice.
Little baboon or whatever.
It's obviously someone's collection.
Someone's
'cause this
collection,
one's
yeah.
Even the bird.
Okay, so we're back in the van. We are heading to the big C. What are we still on the lookout for, Nick?
A plant pot, coasters, a cigarette box, and more coloured glasses for little vases.
It's like the generation game, this.
Mhm.
We've not had amazing success in Windham. We've found a few bits, but maybe the big C is where it's at, so stay tuned.
We're here. It was only 1 minute.
It was hardly worth getting in the car, but anyway, we're here, so let's see what they've got. This looks really cool. We've got furniture and craft, knickknacks, retro. There's several, all in one line. So
Let's go.
let's go. What's this?
It's a bit Portuguese.
It's a bit chipped.
Oh, very chipped.
But it does perhaps look like it could be a... There's nothing on it, but it looks like it could be something like
Just
Spanish,
pretty, isn't
Portuguese.
it? Nice colours.
The whole set for £3. So it's obviously because the sugar bowl's got a chip and it's not really a set as such.
Wow, look at that.
Look at this. Is it Capodimonte? I mean, that is absolutely fabulous.
Isn't it?
The shine on
I
it
mean, it's amazing that it's only £25 actually. I mean, the lustre
and the work in
and
it,
the work.
even just in the decoration. Not our kind of thing, but I'm sure some of you will love that. So this is the Sankport Pottery coffee pot. We saw some of this at Newark Antique Fair. I love the simplicity of that.
A nice shape, nice lid.
Yeah, seems in good condition, really. Nice little speckle design for £3. I mean, that's pretty good. If it had, oh, the spout is chipped.
Curse of the chip.
Oh, everything's chipped. Everything's chipped. This is quite a cool design, little tea cozy with a little removable liner. It looks to me vintage. Is there a little tag in it? No.
Feels vintage.
The fabric feels vintage. It's probably like M&S or something from years ago. I love that orange colour. Really nice. This fabric's nice too. Look at that. That's like that fabric you see on those old chairs, those mid-century
that's lovely,
chairs.
isn't it?
What else have we got here?
It's quite nice too.
Someone's made that maybe like a little weaving almost. The 150. It's got a lovely, like a honeycomb kind of texture to it almost.
Yeah, you can't almost pick that up. It's actually in set, but yeah.
Can you see? It's almost 3D. It's difficult to see on the camera
Nice.
there. But
The orange is
this fabric,
really cool.
this fabric is, there's 3 meters of it for 6. Let me, oh wow, it's cool. It's got like a stripe. Could make a lampshade out of that maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
Isn't that cool? I love the texture, the weave,
it's really
the different
nice.
colours. I think we'll have to have that. Would this work on that West German lamp base we bought?
I think
The
it
big
probably
one?
would. It's very nice.
It's going to work on something in the future, isn't it? Yeah, it smells good. Just smells like it's been stored away for a long time. But for £3,
How many meters?
no, hang on, was it £6?
£6.
So for £6 for 3 meters,
Yeah, that's
because
good.
for a lampshade you don't really use a lot. So
No.
that might be something that Helen could make several things out of in the future.
And a cushion to go with our new fabric.
Do you think that would be too much? Maybe not. Cool. We'll show you that when we get back into the van because we've got the curtains still in there. Okay, first purchase, and maybe,
I had to go with it.
what do you think? So this is obviously the vintage section. We've got some built-in cups. They're quite nice.
Very nice design, aren't they?
Shame they're not like a little mug. I don't know whether that would work.
Sort
I love
of-
the
It
design.
would go with our new vintage style ones, but
Yeah.
not what we're going for now.
You just feel like they've not got a saucer, whereas they should have, kind of thing. Oh, he's cute, the little parrot, look.
Yes.
My mum would like that. Barbara Clark would like that. What do you think? Comment below, Barbara.
Oh, he's only
125.
He's just nice as a decorative thing. I think he's a
Should we
taker.
grab him? Let's
Yeah.
grab him. Oh, look. Do you know, when I was a little boy, I used to love doing bingo. I had a bingo set with a cage that you, like a roll cage, and the balls would pop out. But this one is like proper old school, like with the little wooden numbers to put on the, and the little, do you remember all the little bits of paper on the bingo cards? So you'd get your bingo card like that, and then you'd pop your little piece of paper on to say I've got like
got
number 71 and things like that.
I never done it actually.
You never played bingo?
No. That's
So
actually-
for £1, maybe we should get a little bingo set.
we could have a game of bingo in the van when we're bored.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Little lotto. Let's do it. They're quite nice, aren't they? I've seen this design before. A Hornsey. So they must be £2 each, probably. Like a little soup dish. Quite nice.
Quite nice.
They price them, yeah, so £2 each.
The little silverback wall thing's quite nice. I mean, we don't really buy silverback. I don't know particularly. Oh, it's quite.
Yeah, I don't know whether it is
$7.50.
silverback. It looks very silverback.
It
It
does.
doesn't seem to have a marking on it, but I love that kind of colour that they have on a lot of the silverback.
It's great for a wall hanging.
Someone I know on here on YouTube will know if that is a silverback. So comment below. It's not much money. Oh, it's actually £7.50. It's quite a lot. So you'd want it to be silverback.
This is craft books.
So this is arts and crafts, yeah. There's a,
You're having a marvellous time. In
I mean, I'm not getting all these.
Oh, are these all in your
These are-
this is your
maybes?
selection so far. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, look, this is really nice.
Yeah, I
Oh,
love
that's
that.
lovely.
Is it like a, wow, that's so soft.
This way.
Fleecy.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's like a mohair or something, or wool or something. Actually.
These kind of patterned ones
Lovely design.
are like for interesting lining.
Is this for berets? Anything for berets?
I'm not sure about all of them, but I just want to make
You
some-
love having a rummage through the remnants.
Oh yeah, I do. I love it.
I didn't realise they had all this
It's
crafts.
nice, fleecy one. It's only 50p for that square.
I can't touch that. That would send me funny.
Oh, does it make
That
set your teeth on it?
It's
microfiber
like
thing.
touching
sets my
cotton
teeth
wool.
like cotton wool. Yeah, I can't do
It's
that.
like fleece, so it's not really much.
Shall I try?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I can't do that. So with this, we're going to make a lampshade. Or
yeah.
several lampshades for those big West German lamp spaces we bought. And
That's good material.
I think 3 meters will do lots of different lampshades, so we're really chuffed with that. I was just thinking it's interesting, like we've picked this, and Nick's picked these, and someone else will pick this, and how everyone's got different
Well, that's the great thing.
take on it when you go thrifting.
When you have a specific thing in mind, though, it makes it a lot easier because otherwise you're just looking at all these great things.
And thinking what to do. So we'll shove it all on the bed for now. This is like the sorting area. So we've got our little parrot. He's cool, isn't he?
I like him.
His little beak. Yes. Okay. So we'll put everything on the bed like a sorting area till we get home. So we've got our little parrot who's really cool, and this amazing vintage fabric.
Does look
This
nice
is
in
Nick's,
here.
Nick's fabric bag. Yeah, well,
Maybe
actually.
we'd have orange curtains instead.
And I tell you what, if I show you, look, just focus on that for a second. And in this cupboard, I have the curtains that
Oh
we got
wow, yeah, they go so well
at
together.
Newark Antique Fair. So we're gonna make this into curtains for here, and then I think, like you say, if you then have like a scatter in that, and then we're going to use this mainly for lampshades to sell.
Oh, nice.
But I think, like you said in the shop there, it does go
Quite
really
nice.
well actually.
Yeah, they're lovely together.
Yeah.
And
so
with the
that's a
green
good-
of the van, because we've
good
got the
buy.
sort of pale, I think this was pistachio green of this Formica, and then the colour on the seats.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's, compared to those little beige boring curtains, it's going to look,
And I'll just show you something
oh yeah,
just for fun. And I know someone who watches the YouTube videos will appreciate this, Mandy Griggs. When she came over to see us in Spain, this picture was taken, and then as a surprise at Christmas she said, look what I've got, and it's a cushion with our own faces on. Right, another day of thrifting successfully done. Homeward bound. Wow, this looks so cool. I've seen them on Facebook, and it's mainly furniture, but lots of knickknacks and things as well. So I've seen something in there that looks cool, like a architect's chest.
An apothecary table.
Look at this on the top here. Look, one of the like a plan chest they call them, I think, don't they?
Lovely as a desk.
225. No, it's nice. It's probably a mid-century one. Look at the handles and things. 225, yeah.
And they make great kitchen islands and things like that.
Yeah.
as well.
I love it when there's containers full of stuff. What's this? Well, it's more modern because it's got Allen keys on it. But wow, it looks really cool actually.
Quite a nice little
There's so
bracelet.
much jewellery. You'd have to like shack through this stuff. There's so much of it.
Have a big rummage. I was trying to grab the same thing. I don't think that's got any colour age. I like the one you're holding. That's nice.
That's like a kind of a.
Are you into brooches, Terry? There's loads
Yeah,
of
I do
brooches.
like brooches as well. I've not really found
Little
any.
swan
particularly,
brooch. There's tons here. Look.
but that's quite nice. That one as well.
So which one's your favourite amongst this lot? It's like very blingy.
You have to be like a magpie.
I
Oh,
like
there's
this,
like a bird's foot over there. Ooh.
this little swan I like. That's cute.
Oh, that is nice.
Oh, yeah.
Understated. It's cute.
Yes.
Has he
really
had an
nice.
injury on his neck?
Yeah, oh. Oh yeah. I
Just a
don't know.
slight crack in the enamel or whatever, I think. How's the jewellery shopping going? You're loving the bling. I think what's interesting is there's so many different types of things in here. So you've got all these beer, what would you call these? Like beer steiners, as they call them, or something? Tankards and things, yeah. Lamps. Look at this amazing glass light fitting and things. You know, there's some really quirky stuff. It's got this lovely texture on it. I mean, it's so delicate. It's probably not as delicate as it looks in this sense.
It's lovely, isn't it?
£10. If you're looking to furnish like a modern house, there's so many amazing things in here for that.
Even more texture.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Real
So
touch.
they must have an eye for that. So you can tell it's the good stuff because there's CCTV in this room. So this is obviously
Earrings, one, I've seen these,
this is obviously the great little vintage room. So wow, this little desk, I don't know, well it's not really kind of a desk, it might have a pull out. Yeah, so that pulls out. Wow, how cool is that? It lifts. That's so neat. Someone's got all the numbers, doctor, school, dentist, gas. Someone's obviously used that on a daily basis, you can tell because the surface is a little bit rough. And then with these little drawers. How sweet is that? I wonder whether it is a G plan or something. It's in nice condition, really. Let's see if I can find her.
Still nice to look at.
Sold for Malcolm, O's 125. Yeah, that's nice. I think I saw this. You can follow this place on their Facebook page and kind of see what's coming in new. They've got quite a few bits of West German pottery.
That's lovely, isn't it?
That's nice. I'll just check if that's. Seems good. Oh no, it's chipped. Oh, that's such a shame. Is it kind of
It's
purple?
Yeah, it's really nice. So that's like a.
Such a shame that's
Yeah.
chipped.
Do you think that would be like a check type of thing, or?
I don't
What's
know.
The glass from.
It's difficult to tell.
Yeah, just lovely.
Nice.
Texture.
I mean, if you were buying it for yourself, you perhaps wouldn't mind. But the thing with glass is, if it is chipped, it's perhaps
Marani?
maybe not for 18, perhaps. But
No.
but yeah, nice. Again, that kind of purple colour. I think maybe from the same house. I love all these old wire racks as well. They might actually not be old. The ones at the back are old. These ones might be newer ones, but cool storage for clothes and things. So look at this. I love the little knobs at the bottom here. Look, little brass knobs inset into this round.
The detail.
Beautiful. I wonder what make this is. £145 seems like a great price. This is not a massive sideboard. Sometimes you don't want these massive wall units, but lovely with the little drawers.
Nice condition.
Yeah, really nice condition. Let's have a look on the back, see if there's a... No, nothing on the back. But yeah, a great price on some of this vintage furniture. That's too big for us to put in the van to sell. This one is a German one, I would say. Just got the code underneath. That's unfortunately cracked. This one is a West German again. Again, a simpler kind of design, but for 35, that's not bad at all, really. And there's another couple behind you. I think that might be West German. So,
Quite so nice. I think we've been spoiled over the last...
well, particularly over the last few days, we've seen some incredible ones. And that's quite nice. This,
I just saw that. Origin.
is this Bilton's, do we think? Place your bets. Let's turn it round. No,
Ooh,
Paul Pottery, Sherwood design.
they're very nice.
Pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
So which way to go? Which way have you gone, Nick? Maybe she's gone this way. Oh, that's cool. You got lost. Nick's lost. It's very easy to get lost in here, actually. Thought the sunflower design was quite nice on that particular one. That is IKEA, do you think? I had chairs like this in my flat.
No, the one sitting
Oh, on the
top of that. Never mind that one.
Oh, look at the little drawers on it.
Whatever is it? It's so small.
They're long. So you got 3 little drawers. It's not the finest thing.
It's amazing. Yeah, I think it might be something.
I wonder. Yeah, I think probably that has been made.
These little,
Hobby pieces.
they made it for a very specific.
You wonder what the 3 drawers was all about. Why 3 drawers, not 1 drawer? Must have been tailor-made. Let's have a little look in here. More furniture. I can't get it out of there. So we were talking about whether pine is going to come back into fashion if it ever went out of fashion. Because if you love pine, you love pine. But it did kind of go out of fashion a little bit, and then we've seen a lot of old pine, new pine. Lots of stuff, lots of great furniture, modern, old, traditional. Some cool stuff, really, you know, a real mixture. So definitely worth a visit. Nothing for us today apart from a couple of little bangles for Terry. But it's been a great day in Taverham. Where are we?
I've got loads of stuff.
Nick's really pleased. What have you got now? A plant pot?
Good job you know where we are. Nick.
So we're in Windham. So we've had a great day in Windham thrifting around. So hopefully you've enjoyed thrifting along with us. And if you'd like to see something similar, then just click there. See you next time.